Hey everyone, I'm working on my laptop today. As you can see, the quality is not as wonderful as normal, but we'll get through this, I swear. I was originally tagged to do the YouTube survey 2011 by my friend RibbitRibbit1213, or 1213, however you want to say it, and she was tagged kind of by Christina Horner, aka I Talk to Snakes, who I also follow, and she, as in Christina Horner, was tagged by Narimon, who is Alex Day, who I also follow. So yes, I was going to do this survey eventually, but it was nice to wait to get all the way down the line to my friend. So here we go! First question, tell us about your first kiss. My first kiss went a little like this. I technically have two first kisses, at least I count them that way. I had them with the same kid, and he's still my boyfriend now. His name is Eric. But the first time he kissed me, we were 15, and it was on our first date at the movie theater. I don't count that because it was awkward. However, the second time we dated, our relationship was a lot better, and we were both 17, and it was about a month after he asked me out. We were walking up the driveway from the garage at my house, and it's kind of on a slope because he was going to leave, and we had just gone shopping together, and it was with like the two of us and my family, so my house was dark and we only had one outside light on, and since it was early March there was still snow on the ground and we only had just the one lamppost on, and it was really sweet because he was just going to kiss me on my cheek, but I was so nervous that I just kissed him on the lips, and I still think it's very romantic. Second question, what is the most expensive casual item of clothing you've ever bought? I'm doing a 30-day photo challenge where I wear all different outfits this month. I'll probably be making a video on that eventually once the month is over. However, right now, I gotta say, I don't know what my most expensive casual item is. I think I would have to say my winter jacket, just because I think that's $120, but I don't even have that on me. If I'm not talking about that though, and I'm talking about something in my room, I would have to say, I don't know actually, to be completely honest, I have no idea. Question number 3. What was the first job you ever wanted as a kid? My first job I wanted was not to be a teacher like a lot of other people. I wanted to be a vet, and that was because I just loved animals. So back then I didn't know it was called a vet. I called it a pet doctor. Question number 4. Tell us about your group of school friends. I don't know if this is past or present, because in the past I had like several groups of friends. There was one when I was really young and we grew apart because my new kind of group of friends were like, no, you can't spend time with them, and then my best friend from that group was like disowned me, and that was in middle school, and I made a few new friends. One of my best friends is from that group of friends. And then I went on to high school, and I guess that's where my real group of friends started. Instead of going to the normal high school, I went to a tech school. And because of that, I literally knew 3 people from my middle school, and none of us were really that good of friends. So I started over again. I made 3 really good friends my freshman year, and we're still really, really, really good friends. And their names are Katie, Shannon, and Dot. I remember meeting Katie through a summer program, and I thought, wow, redheads are obnoxious, because I had never really met an actual ginger before, and she was pure ginger. And she was really, like, hyper, and I was like, I'll never like her, and then now we're like best friends. And then I met my friend Shannon through Katie, and because she was hanging out with Katie, I thought she was a real spaz, but it turns out she's way cooler than that, even though she is a spaz. And then my friend Dot I met because I was wearing a Fullmetal Alchemist t-shirt. Also, my freshman year, I sat next to Eric, my future boyfriend. However, at the time, he thought I was really geeky and refused to really acknowledge me, and I had also met him in the summer program and sat next to him then too, but yet again thought I was geeky, moved on. But my sophomore year, my homeroom became my shop because I went to a tech school, and in my shop, we called ourselves the Caddies, we still do, and I really started talking to Eric then, and he thought I was actually pretty cool, which was nice. And then I met my friend Devin, who's awesome. Since it was a tech school, we were split into weeks, and half of our grade was in one week and half was in the other, and Eric and I were in the same week together our junior year, and we made lots and lots of friends with the sophomores. However, it wasn't until I really graduated that I became friends with the other caddies my age and in my class. So, I mean, my group of friends is slowly evolving and it kind of hasn't stopped. What would I want to name my kids? I'm a writer. A lot of my favorite names I give to my characters. For example, Crystal is my favorite girl's name. She's the character in my main book. I kind of lost her name. However, I really like the name Layla, not only because of Eric Clapton, but because of Nana, because Rara is Layla in Japanese and Rara was a character, and I just thought it'd be cool to name my daughter Layla. However, I like the name Marie, which is also my middle name, and I've had like this fascination with it for years. I want to name characters in books either Marie or Maria, like either Marie or Maria. It just doesn't matter. I just like them both. So I might name my daughter one of those, even though I have book characters named after them. It's just, I like that name. For a boy, however, I like the name Zach because it starts with a Z, but also because he was a character in Final Fantasy VII. But I wouldn't be naming him Zachary or Zachariah, just Zach. I just like Zach. Irving and Jacob, both of those names are really, I like them. I like those names. Question number 6. Who do you want to answer this survey next? I would like to actually tag my sister, which is insert name here, but there are a bunch of 5s in it, and her name is Kim. I would also like to text my boyfriend. If he ever sees this video, I think his name is EZ74, but I don't know. I'm not completely sure. And last but not least, I have another friend that I know who has a YouTube account named, her name is LovelessFan09, and her actual name is Becky. So I'll tag her as well because I would like all of them to put up videos onto their YouTubes. That needs to happen now. I hope you enjoyed my video, guys. Goodbye!